Hello everybody and welcome back to ETS Reacts, and today we're back with the Ramparts of Ice, episode 7, Loneliness and Solitude. As you can tell, not at my apartment, at my mom's house, as you can tell by my Mother's Day card that I got my mom that she is showing off in our dining room. Anyway, we are back with episode 7 after last episode was a big Yota and Koyuki episode where it kind of gave off, I would say, Big Brother vibes, but there's just like half of the time you're watching the episode, you're kind of like, it feels Big Brothery, but it kind of feels like Koyuki was kind of giving off some signs of maybe it's not Big Brotherly, maybe it's a little more romantic. I think of really the balcony scene with those eyes that she was giving Yota. It seemed kind of a little lovey-dovey to me. So Minato may have to pull out the stops and use his dog since they had that little connection. Maybe I should use my dog. Hold on, let me get my dog. So get you guys a little like... This is my dog, Jordan, and just like how Minato is going to use his dog to get Koyuki to come over to his house or get her to have a cute interaction together, I'm going to get you guys to like this video for my cute dog named Jordan. Want to say hi? Woo! Oh, he does not like this. Alright, I'll let you down. Anyway, that's got to be one of the most unique intros, if not the most unique intro I've done on this channel. So let's wait no more and let's get it. Oh, we're gonna get Yota's home environment. Sorry about earlier. Maybe we were all assuming the worst last episode when Yota talked about his family's death and then living with this different family, or maybe I assumed the worst, but you know, this seems like a very caring environment so far. You're at that age of what? The hormones are flowing. Ah, nice warm dinner too. Oh, young kids. Oh, I think you kind of explained that earlier. That's really cute that all the kids love them and they're like, come play with me, woo! Of course, that's Giraffe-san's personality too, though. I'm sure, just based off of the first 6 episodes, you would assume that all the kids would love him. You too! Oh, Mom said something. They're like, oh, crap, we woke up Mama Bear. Let's get out of here. The poor dad's like, oh, I gotta deal with these 2 kids, high energy. He's like, I just worked a full day. I want to take a nap on the couch. I kind of feel like that's Yota's personality as well. Maybe similar to Minato in some ways. So he's always on the lookout for other people, kind of putting himself in the back seat, right? Of like not eating his dinner. Instead, he's going to get up and go play with the kids. Now, to be fair, he ate food with Koyuki, so. But he is always eating, Yota. It's a fun home environment. I was not expecting that, but that's cool. Right, and that's why that's his little escape on the balcony, right? Like going out there, clearing his mind, just the little stuff that clouds his head from the day. That's his escape, is the balcony, where he can have that peace and quiet, deep breaths. It's almost like meditation, right? Let's go back and read it. You know how annoying that has to be if you hear that? Not even like the kids giggling, just like sounds from the day. If it's like a truck going by, if it's whatever sounds you have in your day and you're sitting there in bed and you just hear I'd be like, I think that would be way worse than a lot of traumas in my life of like you couldn't fall asleep and all you hear is just kids giggling 24/7. So how do you stop the noise? Like we talked about meditation, like he probably already has a way he does it with the balcony. consumes him. Nothing. I just feel like when you try to think of nothing, it just amplifies it more. Like, does it make it worse? Because sometimes to me, I feel like it makes it worse. What's wrong with Koyuki? So it seems like her at-home life isn't that amazing either. Just based off of this, how Yota's was like very caring, felt like a bunch of love, kind of chaos that goes around with having two kids, where this seems depressing with nobody around. Yeah, it's noisy there. He needs this space to clear his mind or like a second for himself. The more words he said start falling into place. So she's starting to realize maybe again that she was judging the book by its cover a little too soon with Yota too, right? Because she was saying, "Oh, I can never see Yota overthinking anything." Is I think kind of what she said last episode, where to us, right, watching it, we were saying, well, he comes out here on the balcony for this peace and quiet and to clear his mind and to think of nothing for a reason, and that's just because he has a lot of anxieties and stuff that he goes through on a daily basis, that he needs that quiet time for himself.
けどもし当たっていたとして、それは私が介入していいこと。本人が大丈夫だと言っていることに対して、勝手に心配してずかずかと踏み込んでいいもの。
It's a complicated one, especially for Koyuki, because her kind of trauma or insecurity is when people come up to her like Minato and they try to pry in too deep to her life. And now that she has a friend who she thinks might be going through something, she's going to have to do what she doesn't like other people doing to her. And that's where you can only go to that person's limit, right? Like Koyuki has a wall, like all of us have walls. And once that wall kind of gets hit, we get into the self-defense. And that's kind of where you know when you get close to hitting that wall. And that's where I'm like, you can kind of tell a person's body language, etc., that you go, oh, okay, I'm getting close to this. This is the point where we stop for today and maybe we try a couple days later and see if we can get a little further in to figure out the real issue.
Koyuki, 聞いて。お父さんとお母さん、離婚するの。
Damn, she's like me. Divorced parents, but I was definitely not that old. I was like a little baby, so I think it makes it a little different to have divorced parents when you're older, because like for myself, it's what I grew up with. So that's all I ever really knew. Where with Koyuki's side of it, of you grew up with this loving family, or I'm guessing at least her parents probably put on an act of being loving in front of her when in reality they weren't. And so when you grow up with that and then all of a sudden they're split apart from you, I feel like that's a lot harder than for someone like me who was just, it was always that way. It's all that I've known. So it's not as like such a traumatic event. Well, now her and Minato have more stuff to relate to. Not that it's good stuff to relate to, but you can come together through your traumas. That they both cared for you. That can still be the case when they're divorced. Well, that's a tougher one if you just don't live with your dad, because my experience is with my parents, I lived 50-50 with them. So I got to see my mom 50% of the time and my dad 50% of the time. So I never really felt like none of them wanted to see me. If your dad just like got up and left and said peace, yeah, that's a way different experience. And probably feeling your dad doesn't love you. Damn. They're making fun of a cat water bottle? That's insane. I feel like that's not that crazy.
どこにいてもそこが自分の居場所ではないような感覚と。コユンはさ、五十嵐の何がそんなに嫌なの?
That he fits in with everyone, that's kind of the polar opposite of her.
ちょっとかわいそう。人と気持ちを共有し合えない空虚感と。
Well, then you could have been able to share it with Igarashi.
自分は誰にとってもいてもいなくてもいい存在なのかもしれないという。
That's a dangerous one.
ゆっくりとじわじわと心を壊していって。
Oh. You have Miki, who obviously cares about you. You have your mom that you live with who cares about you. I don't know about your dad, but it seemed like you said he loved you, so I don't know where he went though.
あの時私は誰かといる方が孤独だった。
Wait, what? Being with others is when you felt the most alone?
あの時私は誰かといる方が孤独だった。
Because she thought she was like unlovable, like she wasn't, like other people weren't able to love her. So she thought everything was like superficial.
ヨータは私じゃない。境遇も自分とは全然違う。自分にとっての正解が相手にとっては違うかもしれない。
Now, we don't really know what Yota is going through, but at least to me, it doesn't seem as extreme as what Koyuki was going through. But who knows? I could be wrong.
わかる気がするから。
I think you guys have a
誰かといる時
similar understanding
ここは
or
自分の居場所じゃない
background.
って感じてしまう寂しさ。
Wah, wah.
コユン多分
Top
結
one.
構時刻ぐら
Miki's right there. What? That was kind of creepy, wasn't it? Like, I'm waiting for you to notice me. I'm not gonna lead this weird smile.
あコユン時刻ぐら
I feel like he has weird reactions around Miki. Were they like Koyun was trying to say that a couple episodes ago, where I was kind of like, does Yota like Miki? But I can never get like a good read on it yet.
多分時刻ぐら
I mean, I low-key understand this one because it's kind of a creepy smile to just be right there and not say a word. Oh! Somehow she made a diving catch 6 inches off of the ground.
あーごめんありがと
And now, is this going to be a weird thing where Miki thinks that Yota and Koyun have a thing going, but actually Yota has a thing for Miki?
見ちゃった。
I saw it. A private text. Probably an uprising.
どういう意味だ。
She's like, oh no, the situation's worse than I thought. He's typing nonsense. Where is he right now? It's always food with Giraffe's on.
修正する前にスマホを落としかけて送っちゃって
どういう誤字なのって思ったもん。
スマホの文字打つの苦手なんだよね
I have big hands. I don't really think it's big hands that make it
お
bad.
じいちゃん。
あた
Maybe if you have like fat thumbs, but I don't really have fat
した
thumbs.
んですらなくなった
どういう
Sorry, I
誤字
went
な
on
の
like a
って思ったも
tangent
ん。
there about big
ス
hands
マ
and
ホの文
thumbs.
字打つの苦手なんだよね
おじいちゃん。
Grandpa. Yeah, I feel like if you're more of like an old soul, you don't really
なくなった
do well with iPhones.
付き合わせてごめんね。
It's such a cute girl thing to do to like balance yourself on the
お父さん
curb.
ですらなくなった
付き合わせてごめんね。
She even has the height boost here and she doesn't even get up to the shoulder.
いいよ
It's the anime couple that they talked about at the burger date.
うち離婚しててね。
It? No, that was kind of a cute way of trying to relate to you. Yota giraffe son.
帰っても一人なこと多いんだけど。
Oh yeah, I wonder what her mom
た
does.
まにでいいから。放課後一緒に時間潰してくれたら嬉しい。
Nah, that's cute. Kind of shows that
私が
she's worried about Yota and she's a little lonely herself.
コユンは優しいね。
全然私は心狭いし怒りっぽいし。
そんなことない。
Yeah, that's definitely not true.
俺にとっては優しいよ。ごめん。ちょっとだけ話聞いてくれない？
Oh, a little chat. And I was gonna say this a couple minutes ago, but I wanted the conversation to end. But like, that was such a cute moment. That little interaction that Yota and Koyuki had right there of her kind of reaching out to help in like the cutest way possible, of showing that she was worried about him, but to kind of like, we're gonna use the ice wall, right, of Yota, but to like melt the ice wall so easily that way, like it was almost a perfect way to bring up a trauma issue, that you're worried about someone else, and doing it in like the warmest, nicest way possible, if that makes sense.
母さんが亡くなってから父さん本当に忙し
Oh, I thought both his parents passed away.
そうでさ、学校行事にも全然来れなくて。
So was that his actual dad on the couch, and then he got remarried and has 2 younger kids?
小学校の参観日とかは余計なことを考えないように。
No way, is that young giraffe son right there? He looks so much like Tani-kun there with the glasses
それか
and
ら
the shorter hair.
ヨウタくん、はじめまして。大きいね。
こちらあかりさん。
父さん
Aw. Dad introduced me to my current mom. That's a crazy sentence.
今の母さんを紹介してきたんだ。
It's gotta be devastating.
人見知りなだけで、ヨタ無理しなくていいから。
母さん、すっごい俺に優しいの。
That's cute.
だけど、
あかり、育休取れそう。本当？うん。嬉しい。やっと受けてたよ。
Is it like weird to see this loving relationship that your parent has with somebody else? Like, to me personally, like, I have stepmom and a stepdad. Like, I don't find that overly weird, because I think you're just excited for your parent to be happy with the person that they're with, right?
たまに
And if they weren't happy with my dad, or my mom wasn't happy with my dad, whatever the situation was, then you'd want them to be happy, wouldn't you? Like, you want the best for them.
俺いるって。
Mm.
たま
No, I never had like half siblings, so I've never been through this experience.
思うんだよ。俺いるって。
But I think she shows that you exist by always being caring and going to your school events, it seemed like, from that little flash back, and then making you dinner and kind of all this stuff. But like, when you just have young kids, it's time consuming.
なんかずっと自分一人だけ家族の
Yeah,
中
you're
で
that
幸せを感じて
outcast-ish.
ほんと贅沢なんだけど
Maybe a little, but
止まらなくてずっと逃げてんの。
well, Koyun can relate to running away.
ヨウタ、思うことや考えることを責めちゃダメだよ。気持ちが痛いほどわかる。なんでこんなこと思ってしまうんだろう、考えちゃうんだろうって自分を責めれば責めるほどどんどん自分のこと嫌いになっていくでしょ。環境から逃げたところで自分からは逃げられない。
Damn, I was not expecting like a full-on like beautiful episode that this is, of exploring Yota's like insecurity.
すごいね、コユン。お見通しだね。
It's because she's gone through the same stuff. It's like an experience thing.
コユン
泣いて。
あ、これは
Don't mind
気に
me.
しないで。感情の
I'm
整
just
理が追いつか
relating
ない
my own
時のバグみ
feelings
た
to
いなも
you.
んだから。
It's a glitch in my system.
え、こういう泣いて。
あ、これは気にしないで。感情の整理が追いつかない時のバグみたいなもんだから。
Isn't that everybody? Everybody has glitches.
性別も体格も性格も全て私と違うヨータのことが羨ましくて。
Yeah.
ヨータの優しさは心の強さや余裕から来るものだと思ってたけど、もし我慢や諦めから来るものだったら、そんなの辛いだけだよ。
I don't think it's a giving up. I think it's just more bottles it in.
ヨータ、いい人なんかじゃなくていいよ。
But that's what makes Yota such a cool character in this series, of how he is such a good guy. And I don't feel like that's a fake act. I feel like that's him truly being himself.
ヨータ、いい人なんかじゃなくていいよ。だから自分を責めないで。
ありがとう、こゆん。変な話してごめんね。
変じゃない。
こんな話、人にしたの初めて。
Well, that's cool.
港とかが相手だったら絶対言ってない。
It's always Minato. He's always saying something about Minato.
雨宮君のこと大好きだよね。
Yes.
全然。
そうですか。私でよかった。
I was actually really cute, that little,
雨宮
I'm
君
blanking on
の
what
こ
they're
と大好
called,
きだ
but
よ
these
ね。
little characters. Her Koyun's face there is that one with the smile there and the eyes up.
私で
It's
よ
really
かったら
cute.
いくらでも話聞く。我慢しすぎると心にこうどんどんすすが溜まってくから。
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this, like, soot when you were saying when you bottle things up in your heart. I just thought she was gonna be like, it's gonna expand until it eventually explodes, but maybe that's a little more graphic than the soot.
溜まると視野が狭くなってどんどん自由に動けなくなるの。
Before you're mogged down.
そっか、確かに。
I was gonna say you're black, but then I was like, that's a crazy statement. But then I just said it anyway, so
どうしよう。
what do I do?
こゆん、あのさ。
Why does this feel like it somehow went from expressing my insecurity to expressing my love, but not for Koyuki? For Miki? If it's for Koyuki, I'd be really surprised.
こゆん、あのさ。
I like Miki.
俺、好き。
What? She was definitely not expecting this when she sat down on the bench. No way. We're gonna get like a cutout scene? Oh.
好き。
What was that? Was that like supposed to be some commercial? Going into commercial after this and then it's Netflix, so we bypassed it? Cause could you imagine like if this was regular TV, is it like regular TV in Japan and they go to a commercial after this, you'd be like, God damn it, commercial. And then you're back to this, I'm in love. Yeah, it's clearly not her. Yeah. Feel like that was predictable. Even the little flash today with Miki and the little scenes and the first episode, but last episode really threw me for a loop. I was like, wait, I thought it was Miki this whole time. And then now we're getting this like Koyuki and Yota vibes a little bit, but I'm like, no way. It felt like it's been Miki. Absolutely shocked. You mean love? Not like love? Yeah, like love. But the problem is Miki likes Minato, I feel like.
どっちも。
嘘。全然 気づかなかった。
Well, the problem is I feel like Miki likes Minato, and then Miki also thinks that Koyun and Yota Giraffe-san have something
い
going
つも
on.
落ち着いてるから。
いやいや、そんなことないよ。俺、ミキ
Wait,
の
what
前
was
だ。
that?
嘘。全然気づかなかった。ヨータいつも落ち着いてるから。
He's definitely not so calm. He spills everything whenever she's
ミキ
around.
の前だといつもめちゃくちゃポンコツで。
No, you're. Oh, wait. Every single vending machine he's ever been to with Miki. Knocking stuff over at the desk.
あるな。
It like all clicks. Wait.
港にはだいぶ前にバレてるんだけど、と否定してる。
What? What was this about Minato?
港にはだ
Middle school. Do you like
い
Miki?
ぶ前にバレてるんだけど、
Joe knows for a while.
ムカつくからずっ
No, why would you say that? Yeah,
と否
right.
定してる。
気恥ずかしいんだね。うわ、どうしよう、何これ。めちゃくちゃ嬉しい。
That's cute.
本当の私ってなんだろう。
Someone really likes the real
気持
her
ちがわからない。
that she was worried about. They like the Gorilla-san. Giraffe-san and Gorilla-san come together and make a gorilla?
ミキを好きな人がいるよ。
Giraffe? Gorilla? Gorilla?
こんな素敵な人が。
My friends together!
ミキと付き合いたいの？
Are you gonna ask her
な
out?
んでそんな急に元気なの？
Matchmaking.
なんか嬉しくて。あ、でも
But yeah, this is what I already talked about.
ミキの気持ちは。
I feel like Miki's kind of into Minato.
そこまで考えてない。というか、本人に言うつもりない。ただ好きなだけ。ミキのこと、友達としても本当に大事だし。
So we're going down the whole I like our friendship, so I don't want to ruin our friendship, but at the same time I like her more than a friend.
とそういう風に見てないってのも分かってるから。なんかだんだん騙してるみたいで。
Whenever she comes up to him, it's right this like she's just glowing in red of like hard eyes and Giraffe's on. He's like,
好きになってごめんって気持ちが。
oh, letting the suit consume him.
自分を責めちゃダメだって。
今日話したこと内緒ね。
当たり前じゃん。
Why do I feel like Minato's gonna be right here and it's gonna be like, oh.
やめとくね。
ありがと
And then it's gonna be,
親指みたい。
that feels like a thumb.
う。俺、コユンと友達になれてよかった。
Oh, that's cute. Koyuki need to hear that.
私も。ヨータくん、おかえり。
ただいま。
どっか
The mom is very interested in Yota's love life right now. Mom thinks that Yota has a full-on girlfriend that he's seeing. So, how was your date again tonight,
ただい
Yota?
ま。
どっか寄り道してた？
帰るの遅すぎた。うん。友達と。
やっぱりなんか表情明るいからいいことでもあった。
You're dating?
え？
髪乾かしてからにして。
まったく。だってお兄ちゃんすぐ自分の部屋行っちゃうもん。
So yeah, we gotta run to the door to see him before he goes to his room.
待ってるから髪乾かしておいで。うん。
That's cute. And off they go again, off to the races.
冷凍庫にアイスあるよ。ちょっといいやつ。
晩ご飯食べてからね。
Yes, ma'am, dinner first.
人の優しさが素直に心に染みてくる。
Yeah, it's what you choose to focus on,
なん
right?
で居場所がないなんて思ったんだろう。
It's kind of like, what do you choose to focus on? Do you choose to focus on the negative and kind of throw a pity party for yourself? And to be honest, some people enjoy that. Or you can focus on the positive side and see the caring small acts that other people choose to do for you
か。
that you may take for granted.
こんなに静かな夜は。
Peace and quiet, a nice sleep. Oh, those kids laughing had to be torturing poor Yota. That would drive me up the wall. I'd go insane in a day.
いつぶりだろ
昨日よく眠れた？
う。うん、ぐっすり。
Nice. He always eats. Oh, poor Minato. I hope you feel it a little bit more, right? This is how we unlock your true potential right here. You just keep staring at Giraffe-san and Koyuki.
あ、
Got it.
飲み物を変えた？
Nice.
うん。
雨宮君、久しぶり。
What? He's probably like, whoa, she just talked to me first? Crazy.
久しぶり。
3人一緒じ
めちゃくちゃ勝ち取ってる。
No idea what that
ミ
is.
キもお昼は購買パンなの？
ゃん。聞いて、今日玄関にお弁当忘れてきちゃった。
あらら。
He's about to spill all this food. How much you want to bet he spills all this
ま
food?
だあった？
うん。あげようか？
いや、お金払うよ。いくら？
Miffed. Is he like, wait, I know that Yota liked Miki, and now does Koyun like Yota, and do they like each other back now? He's like, there's so much stuff I do not know. Trio of love? Maybe not my trio.
いいってあげるよ。
払うよ。
じゃあ10円。
絶対嘘。
Oh, nice wingman by Koyuki right there. Oops, step back.
じゃあせめて
Gonna go talk to... Nice.
雨宮君、冬休み何してた？
Damn, this is gonna throw him for a loop. He's like, what the hell? What's going on? Why is she talking to me? Yeah.
ほとんど部活だったから。
He's like so startled he doesn't know what to say.
クラスのやつと遊んだり、犬の散歩行ったり。
Here we go. Are we gonna get into the dog?
犬。
Yeah.
あとはこの人と話すとき、何を喋っても正解じゃない気がして、どうしたらいいかわからない。
Yeah, I will say if you're on Minato's side right now, you're like, I don't know what to talk about with her because it's like I've tried to have a normal conversation and it's gone all over the place so far. So he's like, I don't know what a safe conversation is with her. Hey,
名前なんて
you
言うの？
got a name. Yes, me. I am Minato Amamiya.
俺？
いや、ワンちゃん。
Oh, well, that was kind of a weird way to ask about the dog. No.
雨宮君は湊でしょ？
Is he gonna freak out about hearing Minato?
ポンタです。
Punta.
Eh?
I kind of forgot it was Punta. It's kind of a cute name.
犬が俺がポンタじゃない。
And he kind of said his own name was Punta?
あ、湊でしょ？
Minato? Mamma mia. I don't get how you get
Punta
Punta from that, but...
Eh?
I guess the whole point is, he said, Koki said, what's your name? Or something like that. And he said Punta.
犬が俺がポンタじゃなくて。いや、何言ってんだ。
Yeah, he's acting weird because he just doesn't know what to talk about. Punta Mamma mia.
雨宮君が、ポンタ。
Punta.
つまらないでくんない？ミ
That was
キって
cute.
本当はあんこ好きだよね。
だって間違いないじゃん。ねえ、かや。
ポンタは元気なの？
うん。いつも写真撮って。
私、二人の邪魔してない？
Am I being a third wheel? What does that mean?
こういう。
Oh, Yota's like, I know what you're trying to do. Thanks, but this is weird. What? Am I being a third wheel?
二人の邪魔してない？
Oh, like she thinks that something is going on between Giraffe-san and Koyun, right? And so she's like, oh crap, I just took up all of Yota's time, so she had to go talk with Minato. So I gotta stop talking to Yota and get Koyun back to talking to Yota. Ugh.
何急に。
Get away from her.
持て余してて。
危ないやつじゃん。理由怖っ。
She's her gorilla-san self.
もう変に気回さなくていいから。
ごめん、つい。
コーラだからその顔。
ごめんごめん。
This is why everyone thinks you're couple coded. They're,
なんか二人めっちゃ仲良くなってない
Yeah, definitely giving people the wrong idea.
またイートイン
The only way the two of them get over this is if Yota confesses to Miki and Koyun being like, yeah, I knew the whole time.
さあ、
どこだよ
保健室はイートインじゃないのよ。じゃあまた。
Bye, breaking the fourth wall. We'll see you later, Koyuki. Oh,
自分の好きな人と好きな人がいい感じかもしれないっていう。
yeah.
ただそれだけなのに。
Oh no. Oh.
あのさ、
We have our
まだ先の話だけど、学年末
peak ending music. But shall we have another four? So this is Miki still trying to set up Yota and
4
Koyun.
人でしない？
And Minato is gonna hate this.
やったー！ 2人のキューピッドになったるでー。
Oh man, we're gonna have to set some stuff straight here.
ミキちゃんじゃない？一緒にいるのって日野くんと雨宮くんかな。ミキちゃんってあんな感じだったっけ？
Uh-oh. So now people are gonna start seeing the real Miki and be like, whoa, that isn't the little floating stars school idol act. This is more of the gorilla-san coming out. And is she gonna get bullied for it now? Is that what's gonna happen? Because that would kind of suck. What an amazing episode that was. I really enjoyed this episode more than last episode. I feel like last episode was kind of a little in-betweener with kind of a trying to throw you off the plot line a little bit with Yota and Koyuki. But man, I just really love Yota expressing his insecurity this episode. Koyuki being there to be a supportive shoulder in the like warmest way possible. And then the little playful banter between Koyuki and Yota trying to give Yota some alone time with Miki. But now it seems like Miki's got the wrong ideas. I mean, so wouldn't anybody else, kind of looking at Yota and Koyuki right now. And then at the very end, we got other people seeing Miki's true behavior for the first time. And we know that Miki kind of has an insecurity about her gorilla-san true personality. And now that other people have kind of seen it, are they going to be like, whoa, that's not my school idol. She was never like that. Now we all don't like her, and it's going to put her even more into this kind of like dark hole of no one really likes my true personality trauma that she had in episode 1. And does the theory come in that Yota kind of comes in and confesses to pull her out of that hole? Let's see what happens. But I'm really loving the Ramparts of Ice. It's been an awesome series so far, but I think this might be my favorite episode. So let me know what you all thought in the comments down below. Was it your favorite episode? And if you enjoyed the reaction, please make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.